I guess I'll do a gear, what I'm taking on the trail for these 3 weeks. Since everybody does it, I guess I'll do it too. I've got everything pulled out here because I was spraying everything with my clothes and stuff with permethrin. So I guess what we can do is we can start with the bag. And this is an Osprey Exos 58 in a size small, since I'm 5'5" small. Originally I bought a medium size and it was entirely too big. But got this one though, and I've got the trash compactor liner in here to keep everything dry. So that's the bag. This is the rain cover for when it rains, and it actually does work pretty well. I know that because I got caught hiking in a major thunderstorm and everything stayed completely dry. Now this is some more rain gear here, and this is the rain jacket. Now I probably wouldn't wear this, only if it got cold. When it starts raining, you're just going to get wet. Just deal with it. Just get wet and be done with it. But just in case, I get up on some high elevation and it gets cold, I'll put this on more to keep warmth in rather than try to keep rain out. And the Frog Talks too, by the way. Some just cheap, very light. These are rain pants. Again, wouldn't wear these when it's raining. Don't really care. You're going to get wet. But when you get into town and you want to wash clothes, things like that, you can put these on and wash all your clothes. This I just throw in the bag. I don't know if I would need it or use it, but this, of course, when I have my hat on, put this on, keep the body out. That is just in case. It weighs next to nothing, takes up no space, and will keep you sane if you have a bunch of bugs flying around your head. And let's go over here, and here's my food bag. And this is a 13-liter Sea Summit. Nice bear bag. It's waterproof. You can do it up like that. Keeps the water out. Probably maybe just a little big for what I need, but I'm only going to carry 4 or 5 days worth of food. And this is more than enough, the 13-liter. I could probably have gone a little bit smaller, but whatever. This is to hang your bear bag. And what I do is, this is 50 feet of paracord, and of course a carabiner. And I'll pull that out and I'll put a couple of rocks in here and tie the paracord on there and throw it over a tree. And then of course, do a PCT bear hang. And then just keep everything in here. Keep it nice and neat. And let's look at my cookware. Put this up real quick. I'm using a Jetboil right here. Here's a Sport Titanium. Of course, the Jetboil, and also put one of these in there so I can clean it up. But everything fits in here. If you get as long as you get a small canister, everything will fit. They make the bigger canisters that will not fit in here, but the small ones will fit. I'll put all this stuff later. Some sleep gear right here. We'll start with, this is the Thermarest. I forget the name of it now, the Z-Lite, I forget what it is. But I got the standard size, 6 foot. I like my sleep. I know they make a smaller one that's lighter, but I really want to have as nice a sleep as I possibly can. This is my Kelty Cosmic Down 40 degree sleeping bag. Seems to do well. Don't have any problems with it. This is something that I'm bringing along that a lot of people don't bring. This is a Sea Summit Aeros pillow, and it's good for about half the night. This particular one seems to lose a little bit of air. I bought one initially, and you would blow it up, and as you were blowing, you could hear the air coming out of it. So I had to send that one back. Got another one, and I guess maybe, I don't know if they just leak over time, but it leaks a little bit. After about 4 or 5 hours, you wake up and you have to blow on it to get some air again. I was going to tell you, with this Thermarest, you also have to blow it to blow it up. This thing didn't leak at all night, so that seems to be pretty good. The tent and stuff. course, this is a Big Agnes UL2, 2-person tent, don't mind the clothes, I'm Promethean right now. Tent, here's the rain fly, of course, doing some Promethean there. Here's the footprint. Just, you know, that is what it is. This is a Alps Mountaineering microfiber mummy liner. Probably what I'll end up doing with that is it's going to be so warm that I will probably just sleep in that many times. If I don't need to sleep in the sleeping bag, that would actually be what I sleep in. So let's get back over here real quick. My water filtration stuff. I will have these 700 milliliter smart water bottles. I'll put them on each side, and what I end up doing to try and keep all the weight centered is I don't drink one and then put it in and then start to drink the other. What I do is I'll take a drink out of one side and take a drink and kind of let them, you know, go down at equal rates to keep the weight the same on each side. I carry this in case the water source is not very good. You can scoop and then put it in one of your bags right here. I use a Sawyer Mini. This is what is this, 2 liter? Yeah, this is a 2 liter bag. Platypus. And this came with a Sawyer Mini. And this little thing's pretty awesome. It's threaded right here, so if you wanted to, you could actually stick it on right, you know, put dirty water in here and then drink straight out of it if you wanted to. That's not the way I do it, but you can do it that way. I just fill up these, let it filter in here. One of the nice things that you'll see, now when you get one of these Sawyer Minis, you'll see it'll come with a huge, like a plunger type thing to back flush it. And that's the only thing that you have to do with these Sawyer Minis is, you know, once you use it, you have to back flush it. Or you can tell, like, almost you'll filter, and then the second you try to go fill, you're like, gosh, it's not going as fast. If you'll just back flush it every time, it'll filter faster. But instead of taking the plunger with you, I take one of these things, and then I can screw off my good top, put this on, and you can use this to back flush, because it mates up perfectly with that right there. When you squeeze the water will come out and back flush it. So that's a lot lighter than the plunger that actually comes with it. So that's what I would recommend. That works really, really well. And of course, there's the straw if I ever needed it. Don't know if I would need it. Don't even know if I'm really going to take it. And then I put everything in that little bitty bag right there. This is so I can travel through the Smoky Mountains. These are the relevant pages out of the AWOL guide, so I'll know where I'm going. Here's some clothes. Just, you know, a little beanie in case it gets a little cool. Got a jacket in case it gets cool. Now, this is, you know, a luxury item that I know a lot of people don't take is I'm going to sleep in my boxers instead of having the compression underwear like these right here. Trying to get a little airflow going. So those don't weigh a ton, but I know a lot of people, you know, the ounces matter, and I guess they do, but I get a little airflow going on. Let's get to some electronics and that sort of thing. I've got here ibuprofen and some vitamins. I've got toilet paper and wet wipes. I'm using a Tika Plus 2 headlamp, really nice, one of the nice features. It's got that, but you hold it down, it'll give you the red light. I don't know if you can see that or not, but really nice that you have that. I've got some soap, some hand sanitizer, some Trail Toes, which is basically like Body Glide, but you can break it down into these little bitty canisters rather than having a big thing of Body Glide. Very, very small on first aid. I got some Heroes for hearing in case you have to stay at the in a shelter, that sort of thing. Got some BioFreeze for any kind of backache, some Neosporin, Band-Aids, just regular stuff. Earplugs, or earphones rather, if I need them. Stick pick, so I can take some videos on the trail. Here's something nice. This is a Z-Seat Thermarest. And nice for if it's wet or something, you can sit on it. But the other thing is, you know, if I'm down by a river or something, and I hate getting on my knees, I can put this down and get water or do whatever I need to do. But nice if you want to sit down and it's wet or whatever, you don't have to get, you know, your bottom wet. Let's see, I've got some more Ziploc bags, just in case. They don't weigh a ton, but they come in handy. Here is, now I know a lot of people don't take deodorant, but I found this little thing of deodorant. Actually, my wife got this little thing of deodorant. And we're going to take it and see. I've got a little toothbrush, a little toothpaste, and a little bandana for, you know, to dry off the toothbrush and things like that. Some electronic stuff. This is a pretty neat little charger. This is a quick charger. It's got a long cord here for my phone. We'll talk about the phone in just a second. But it also has a you know, USB port here, so I can just plug this in, and this will actually charge the camera that's shooting the video right now. And it charges a phone. It'll go from 0 to 100% charge in an hour maybe, if that long. So it goes pretty quick. Some more electronics here. What I've got in here, 4 batteries. I've got 2 batteries for my phone that I'll keep charged, MP3 player, and an emergency charger just in case I get out there. The phone that I'm taking is a Samsung Galaxy S5. What I like about this phone is that it has a battery save option, and you can get real crazy with it, like ultra battery mode, and it'll last days. Of course, you can't do much, but I'll put it on like black and white mode, and it'll last a long time. What I like to do is listen to the radio or something, you know, as long as people aren't around, I'm not bothering anybody when I'm walking on the trail. I'll turn the radio on here and then stick it in there's a little pocket right here. That way I don't have headphones in. I can turn it down low and I can hear it, and it's nice. I can still hear what's going on around me, but I have some music or whatever I want to listen to. A couple other things, tweezers just in case you get ticks. Hopefully not. Little knife. You don't need a big, huge knife. This little knife will do fine. And then 100% DEET in a small can to spray. That does it for that. And everything fits in this bag right here. All this stuff does. And my clothes are going to fit in here. In fact, let's talk about clothes real quick. I'm bringing some compression underwear. I've got 2. One that I'll wear. One that I'm going to sleep in. Maybe I'm going to sleep in these too, but I'm going to bring 2 pairs of these shorts here. This shirt, plan on sleeping in. This orange one, I've got another shirt that's actually getting washed. It's just like this, but it's in this color. Here's a long sleeve shirt. Of course, none of this stuff is cotton. It's all synthetic, because you don't want to wear cotton in the woods, obviously. This I may sleep in, but we'll see. Not 100% sure what I'm going to need. I have, you can see my socks hanging up here. I'm spraying them with permethrin. These are just some wigwam socks. They're really nice. I haven't had any trouble with any blisters, anything like that. Some shoes. These are some New Balance trail runners. I'm not even sure what these are. 30, 10 trail. I don't know. I got them at Academy. I think, yeah. And they're light, and they seem to do real well. I like the pattern here on the bottom is, I mean, it digs in when I'm walking on the trails. It's pretty amazing. You get on concrete and it feels like it's just grabbing concrete. And then of course I have my hat. Just a breathable, nice little Adidas hat. And I think that's everything. Oh, trekking poles. How about that? Here's some Black Diamond, Court Ergo poles. You know, they kind of turn like this. Real nice. I also wrap duct tape around each pole, as you can see here, just in case. I don't like to carry it. I'll just put it on the poles, and if I ever need it, I can just do it that way. These usually did come with the wrist straps that came off here, but I took them off. I don't use the wrist straps at all, and they were real irritating, so I was always having to flip them out of the way or whatever, and I just took them off, and that's how we do here. Oh, the other thing I bought some rubber tips for for these poles normally, and I'll show you real quick. Normally they just have they come with the carbide tips like that. And that's well and good. Of course, you know, on something concrete or asphalt or whatever, not so good. But when the trail's a little muddy, a little soft, these things seem to, this of course digs in with these rubber tips. They don't dig into the mud so much. So that's what I like about that. And, oh, I'm going to take these two. These are my, like camp shoes or whatever kind of shoes you want to call them. Super light, they just go in the back of my pack. Watch, and think about this one. This is a really inexpensive watch. I can't remember the name of it exactly. It's a Casio, but it wasn't really all that much money, like $30 or $40. But it does have altimeter and barometer functions on here, which is pretty nice. And I guess that's it. That's everything I'm taking, and hopefully that'll keep me alive for a little while. So that's it. See you later.